terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's one of the NBA's oldest rivalries as the Celtics come to New York to take on the Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. The shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. Williams trying to break free. Tatum no good. In the corner, Barrett with it. Outside Fournier. Outside Walker. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Smart.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Brown outside. Robinson with the block.
Well, hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Walker. High post try. And that one good.
And Walker always looking to take that shot when given the opportunity. So consistent at that range.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight, and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, 3, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thank you, David. Randle outside. Beyond the arc. That one no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum on the wing. Brown outside. Nice move. It's rebounded by New York.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's Randle with the drive. He gets it in there.
And how about Randle just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Horford.
When you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's sometimes nothing the D is able to do.
Randle outside. Driving to the basket.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Brown. And he lays it straight in.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Outside Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. Brown, good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And here's Walker outside. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. In the corner, Tatum with it. Stolen by Walker. Randle outside. From the arc. Rebounded by Smart.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Tatum. .146 left to play here in the first. That one good for 2. Tatum's got 5 now.
Yeah, in one-on-one situations, Tatum is a nightmare to guard. Versatile offensively, and really allows him to score consistently.
Pass to Walker. And the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Celtics with the lead. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. .111 left in the first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Rose outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside, Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Brown wide open. He fires. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rose looking around. Here's Burks. Rebound by Williams. Got a piece of it. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. From 15 feet away. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Cantor inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is the area where Cantor can really unleash his offensive arsenal. Difficult guy to defend inside.
Outside Rose. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And again, New York with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Rose. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Here is Rose after the basket by Boston. And there it is for him. Burks has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Over Burks. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Burks in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 4. Takes a step back. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Brown with it. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics making a switch here. The Knicks leading by 4. Quickly. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 6 points for him.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Tatum. No good that time. And New York will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And slam dunk by Noel.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now. Randle with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Back to Smart. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. New York moving the ball around. Now here's Walker. He's got 7. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good on the 3. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. In the corner, it's Richardson. Outside Tatum. Clock at 4. Over Randle. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Knicks leading by 10. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Walker in the post. Outside for Randle. Jacks up a three. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum with it. Picked up by Barrett. Tatum drives in.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Pass to Barrett. Outside, Walker. Launches it. Knicks with a new 14. Another shot. Here's Randle. They shoot again. And stolen by Horford. It's stolen by Randle. Outside, Robinson. .102 left in the second quarter. New York again turning it over. There's a minute left in the first half. And here is Tatum. 11 points in the game. Crafty move. It's rebounded by New York. Got a piece of it. Pass to Walker. And here's Randle. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 6.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randle is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. New York leading by 11. Now Walker. Just 3 on the clock. Basket good. He's got 9.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Now here's Smart. Back to Horford. Rejected by Walker. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so here is New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Clock is at 3. New York needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Boston making a switch here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Back to Walker. From outside, off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Tatum draws the double. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Randle outside. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Randle's got 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the inside. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Knicks leading by 14. Randle left side. Outside Fournier. Outside Walker. The high post shot. And too long on the shot.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Brown. Robinson with the block. And it's Walker penetrating. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Randle. From outside the arc. Kept alive. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Randle not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Richardson. Following the basket by Evan Fournier.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Fournier on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Fournier's shot is off. Celtics trail by 14. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. That's now 8 points for Evan Fournier.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Walker. He's got 9. Left side, Brown. Spins. Tatum converts after the nice spin. Tatum's got 15 points.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Richardson gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's Randle. 15 points in the game. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Richardson, good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
There's the drive. And Barrett gets it to go. 8 points for him.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing. Here's Randle. Here he goes. And Randle throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randle's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Walker. Offline from the top of the key. Julius Randle. Getting it done for the New York Knicks. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 16. Here's Nesmith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Noel with it. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, Rose. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Noel. A nice shot by Tatum.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's Rose. Pass to Tatum. And Tatum throws it down.
And so difficult to contain Rose off the pick and roll. It creates opportunities all over the floor.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And it's Brown missing. The Knicks leading by 14. Over in the corner, Rose buries the long-range jumper.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Quickly. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Smart. Lets it go from deep. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. 17-point lead, their biggest. And taken away by Brown. Smart wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. Over in the corner, Rose. Lots of room. And Tatum pulls it down.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Offensively, just versatile. Tatum keeps his defenders on edge with so many moves with the ball.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his third foul of the game. Quickly. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 15. Brown outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Brown's got 13 points in the second half. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Right side, Rose. Drives to the hoop. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Tatum a screen. Brown feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And he can't hit the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And slam dunk by Noel.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Now here's Smart.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
Down low. Quickly. Off target from outside.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Smart. Up top, Tatum. Back to Smart. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Pass to Noel. Outside Rose. Now here's Burks. It's intercepted. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Rose. Topping, no one around him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now, here's Burks. 6 on the shot clock. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's Noel with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 12. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Julius Randle.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
From deep, Rose. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. There's Brown with the three. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Brown. Long range from the inbound. No good there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester.